A British chip startup went from $1 billion to $6.5 billion on the strength of a single Anthropic order. China is quietly choking off the raw materials Taiwan needs to make chips, and of the 1,357 AI medical devices the FDA has cleared, 3 have been tested on whether patients actually do better. This is AI Pulse Daily, your daily AI news in under 3 minutes. Here's Friday, August 21st. Story 1. Bloomberg reports Fractile, an Oxford spin-out founded in 2022, is raising around $600 million at a $6.5 billion pre-money valuation. In May it raised $120 million at roughly $1 billion, led by Excellent Founders Fund. What changed is an initial agreement to sell Anthropic about $250 million of its static memory inference chips, with both sides signaling they want to expand it. Those chips are not expected to be production ready until 2027. My read. Anthropic already buys from Nvidia, Google, Amazon and AMD. A letter of intent from a customer that big is now worth more than a working product. Story 2. Nikkei Asia reports China is restricting and delaying shipments to Taiwan of germanium and quartz-based materials, plus certain magnets used in fiber optics, photonics and chip manufacturing. Taiwanese aerospace and optical suppliers are already hitting bottlenecks. Germanium goes into infrared optics and fiber. Quartz crucibles are what you grow silicon ingots in. Neither shows up on a chip spec sheet, and both sit underneath every wafer Taiwan produces. My take. Everyone has been watching the silicon. The choke point that actually bites is one layer below it, in the boring materials nobody puts on a slide. Story 3. A new analysis in PLOS Digital Health, led by Ron Abolibda at the University of Toronto, examined 1,357 AI-based medical devices the FDA has authorized for patient care. 34 were linked to a registered clinical trial. 3 were evaluated on outcomes a patient actually feels: death, stroke, hospitalization, quality of life. Most of that evidence also comes from well-resourced hospitals. My read. Clearance tells you a device resembles something already on the market. It does not tell you it helps. Rapid fire. Cerebras launched the CS4, a rack of 3 wafer-scale chips it claims runs inference up to 30 times faster than GPU systems. SK Hynix will buy back and cancel up to $29 billion of stock after a 10% one-day slide. Reuters traced Unitree's robot dogs back to openly published U.S. Army and DARPA-funded work at MIT, just as the FCC moves to ban imports of them. In Pennsylvania's governor pulled AI data centers out of fast-track permitting and now requires local approval. That's your pulse for Friday. If this saved you an hour of scrolling, hit subscribe. There's a fresh one tomorrow. This has been AI Pulse Daily.